Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the Tutor's Tutor. We recently finished our series in finding private students online in China using the Chinese Instagram, also known as Shu. Today I'm sharing how to actually find private clients using Facebook. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and turn on the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video onto YouTube. So guys, let's get into it. So, first question. Have I found students on Facebook? Yes, I have. Is it easy? Yes and no. So, yes, because it's all about your mindset. I thoroughly believe in what I do. I thoroughly believe in the services that I provide, and I believe in my value. So, I believe that when I speak with somebody, I am giving them value. No, because if you're not really into this or interested in having your own business, because teaching privately is a business on its own, then you are going to get bored fast and you won't commit. This needs commitment, it needs dedication because really you can scale your salary up to way more than what you're earning monthly. It's really up to you. And there's methods on how to actually use your time more effectively but making more money at the same time. So, the one thing I must say that I love about Facebook is all about community. It's not like Instagram, it's not like TikTok, it's not like YouTube as well. It's just a whole community on its own. You go there to communicate with friends, with family, and to share, to educate, to ask, to have fun, to have laughter. It is about community. Now, with that, you are going to use that community to benefit you in finding private clients. There are millions of communities on Facebook for every single thing under the sun. If you search community for surfers, you'll find that, or surfers, in a specific location, you'll find that. If you search for violin classes, you'll find that anything is there. That is how niched down Facebook is. And that's what I love because when you enter a community, you guys are only sharing content about that one specific thing that you are talking about. That is how niche down Facebook is. And if you haven't gotten your niche, this is a reminder to get your niche in. Right now, the next thing is that if you go to Facebook and you search for the right things, you will get the right results. But if you're searching for communities that don't need to learn English, then you're going to get no result if they even allow you into the group. Now, I don't want you guys to um, not focus on the area that you are in. Because remember, especially if you're South African and you're watching the content, in South Africa, there are still kids struggling with English. And this is where you can really come in and help them. You can provide classes for them and you know how to communicate with your South African people. So use that to your advantage as well. You can create a page here where you actually give local classes for English learners. There's also students struggling with Afrikaans or with Zulu or with Xhosa or with math or with science. So you can really use Facebook to niche down into other markets as well, not only English. And you don't even have to go outside of South Africa. You can stay here. But you can also look for other areas if that's what you're interested in doing. Now, remember, we are not targeting Chinese clients on Facebook. They do not usually come to Facebook. I'm not saying they don't ever, I said they don't usually come to Facebook. And that is because they have their own platforms and they do not use Facebook. It has, if they are there, it has taken them great efforts to actually get through the firewalls and all of those wonderful things that China has set up. So there are two methods that I use when I go and find private clients using Facebook. I use the organic, which is free. And then I also use paid, well, which is paid. So it's not that expensive. Let's just get into it so that you don't freak out now. Now, let's begin with organic first, which is your free way to finding clients. So, organic can be fast and it can be slow. Again, if you're looking in the right places and you're marketing yourself the right way, then you can convert clients very fast. If you're looking in the wrong places, then you might as well just stop now because you can't be marketing English to an club. They're not interested in that. They're interested in engineering. Also understand the niches or groups or communities that are found in Facebook because you want to respect that. You don't want to come and market something in a community where it's non-profit organization, you because then you're going to have to give those lessons for free. So remember the marketing videos from Shongho Shu. You can go back onto those videos and you can definitely implement some of the methods there, but only change a few things because remember your target audience is totally different. Always keep your target audience in mind whenever you're creating content. So who is your target audience? That is a big question that you need to ask yourself. Is it students who know English? Is it students or people? I might use those words interchangeably. Students who know English a little bit, or students who absolutely don't know English at all. You have to understand your audience and their demographics. So for organic, you're going to go onto Facebook and you're going to search for groups. You're going to spend your energy searching for different groups on Facebook. English group, for example, Spanish to English, learn to speak English, English, Spanish students in America, private tutoring, English tips. Those are just some examples of what you can search so that it can actually generate communities for you. So you will find a whole community there. And when you do join one group, you are likely to see new groups suggested for you. So you definitely use that to your advantage. Remember, you don't have to enter into all of those communities. Have a plan. If there's anything that I want you to take away from all of my content is have a plan. Know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Don't just do it for doing sake. You're going to be wasting your time. And then you're going to say it's not working when it's just you don't have a plan. Now, I want you to please remember this. When you enter the community, do not target only to sell. Don't do that. Get familiar with the group, what the content they like to share is, how often they like to share it. Get to know them for a community. That is why they are a community of like minded people. So before entering the groups, you will actually see the number of times that group posts per day. I personally do not enter public groups. I enter groups where they are moderators and they are private. There's just more control in those types of groups. And um, I'm not saying that there's no scammers, but there's just more control. And I feel more comfortable entering only private groups. You can definitely try entering public groups as well. And as I said, do not just sell. Get to become a member of the community. And I promise you, when you become a member and you add value to that group, people will become your clients much faster because they know, oh, Mary is sharing this content. Okay, I know she shares valuable content. If you are always helping people in the communities and posting valuable information, not just lol or oh my gosh, stuff like that. No, don't post irrelevant things or even comment those kind of things. Please don't waste your time. But anyway, let's get back to it. Comment value, right? Add value. And whenever somebody sees your name pop up in a comment, they will more likely open that comment because they know that you give value. You always share valuable information on a post, and they will trust you and they will become your clients much faster. Now, let's get into the paid version. I honestly do prefer this method. It's much faster for me. I've got a lot of things I'm doing in a day, so I want things that are going to work fast for me. Now, in order to run ads on your post, you have to create a Facebook page. Comment below if you want me to show you how to create an online teaching page so that you do the right things the first time, because there are some calculations that you have to do with your posts and your banner and all of that. So do comment below if you need help with that, and I'll show you guys. So why I like paid version is because I get to see my results. I will show you this on the next slide. With paid ads, you get to target specific clients in specific places and with specific interests. And that is what I like. I don't like wasting my time. I like my time to be used and in a valuable way and not just doing things because I can do them. So, for example, if I'm targeting Spanish speaking people, I will target the areas they stay in. I will target ages between 25 to 40 because I know they're going to pay and they're more likely to have children as well. They can afford to pay for their children. Two, I will target interests like education, self development, university, first time job seekers, and so forth. So, Facebook sends you the reach you make on your ads, and this is what I love. And guess what, guys? They are not that expensive, especially if you compare Facebook ads to TikTok ads. TikTok ads is just on steroids, to be honest. It's so expensive, but also it's expensive because there's a demand on there. So if you got a budget, let me know if you want a tutorial on how to do TikTok ads. If you don't have a budget, let's stick to this. Now, if you look here, you'll see my ads. So the one event that I created was where I was actually advertising a masterclass. Why a masterclass? So this is where you get to save your time but make more money at the same time. Now, with the masterclass, you can actually choose how many people you want to come into your class. Let's say, for interest sake, you want 50 people to join your class. Then, those 50 people, you can target how much you want to charge per masterclass. You'll say your masterclass is an hour long and it is only for 50 people to join. And please give the people enough time to actually get into the masterclass. So, don't host it for tomorrow, host it for like the week after. And then you're going to say you're charging, I don't know, $5 per person for that masterclass. 5 times 50, guys, you do it. You are going to get that money. That's way more than what you'd actually make in like an hour with one student or two students, depending on how many students you're doing. So you can definitely leverage out of this. As you can see, for the masterclass there, it reached 248 people. There were no event responses yet because my event is way in the future. It's not anytime soon. Also, because I want to prepare my content for this. I do have a lot of content because I did give master classes with my previous company that I worked for. But I want to just change up my content a bit. I don't just want to reuse the whole thing just the way it was. And as you can see, I have spent 3 Rand and 16 cents spent of my 40 Rand. So my budget for this was 40 Rand only, and I only spent 3 Rand and 16 cents for a reach of 248 people. So this post reached 248 people. I'll keep running this ad until I get closer to my masterclass date, and then I'll turn it off. And I would have clients by then. The next one is, as you can see, you also have messages here. So begin your English learning course with one of our, so I say one of our friendly online tutors, because I'm not only advertising for myself, I'm doing it for myself, my mom, and my husband. So we all tutor as well. So if I feel that it's too many students for me, then I give it to one of them as well. And as you can see, this reached 28 people. I only spent 8 Rand and 33 cents of 80 Rand. So my entire budget for this is 80 Rand. And it's based off a post. So I have a post, an image that I create in Canva. Guys, I use Canva for everything. I created in Canva and I posted it, and I'm telling them, come and join our class. Why you need to join the class? You're going to get this out of the class, right? So I spent 8 Rand only for that. And you can pause your ads the moment you want to if you're feeling uncomfortable. But remember, you set yourself a budget so it won't go over that budget. The next one here is, I can't remember what was that one. I cut it off now. So anyway, I reached 623 people, and there were 2 conversions that I made out of that. I'm still making conversions out of it. So some people take a while to actually respond to messages from there. So I chose the conversions right here. For the other ones, as you can see, I wanted engagement. Engagement allows people to see your page and they come to a community, and it's not just like there's nobody there, which screams scam. There are people there. So I spent 80 Rand out of 80 Rand because I wanted conversions for that one. But I also reached 200. What am I saying? 623 people. Hi, Bo. And then the next one, you'll see it's post engagements. I wanted post engagements. I wanted people to get to know the page. I wanted more reach for the page. I wanted more community on the page so that when I do advertise again, they are more likely to click faster than me having to spend more time actually waiting for them to click. So for that one, it reached 991 people. There were 80 post engagements. That means they interacted with me. They were chatting with me. They were liking my posts. They were commenting and so forth. And my budget for that was only 60 Rand. And guys, I don't do this all at one time. I do it when I feel I need to do it. It's not all running at the same time. So you can see I spent 60 Rand out of 60 Rand here, which was my total budget. And here is a summary of I have more than one page where I advertise. I just like to do that. So for this one, you can see Deanna Smithwick spent 151 Rand and 49 cents on 4 ads in the last 60 days. So I really don't think that is a lot to spend when I am getting converting clients. So my total reach was 1,882. My total post engagement was 99. I got a total of clicks. I got a total of 6 clicks. I was going so well there. And then that tongue twister. And a messaging conversion started. I have 2 at the moment, which actually shows from the post that I showed you guys previously. Now, guys, for your homework, before setting out and doing anything on Facebook, please write down the following. Who is your target audience? The age group that you're interested in targeting, the area that you're interested in targeting, and what are these people actually interested in. I did give you guys an example previously, a few minutes ago, so you can just go back to that part and then you can make a note of that. So make sure you have content that you are going to share on your post or your page or onto the communities. Make sure that you have planned what you are doing. Remember, you are always adding value first. Remember that, guys. Please don't just take. First give, and you will get it back. And if you're going to try paid ads, also have an idea of what your budget is going to be. As you saw what my total budget was. So have an estimate of how much you're able to spend for that. Remember, you can also say how many days you want to use that budget over. It doesn't just get used up in one day. So let me know in the comment section if you want a tutorial where I show you how to do this and the content that I actually share on the page. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so that you are notified when I upload the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.